Well, the Democratic Alliance has also weighed into the discussion about allegations of corruption linked to government spending during the COVID-19 lockdown period. The opposition party says it will write to Health Minister Zweli Mkhize and ask him to make public all COVID-19 health contracts in various parts of the country. For more on this, let's speak to Siviwe Gwarube, who's the DA Shadow Minister of Health. Siviwe, very good afternoon to you. Thank you so much for your time. Firstly, you are not focusing solely on allegations in Gauteng. What you want from the minister is for him to provide you details, or make public at least details, in all 9 provinces. Why do you think that's important?
Absolutely, Tembegile. I mean, I think that there has been, I suppose, outrage about the 124 million rand contract that was awarded by the Department of Health in Gauteng. But we are of the view that this is only about a tip of the iceberg. We know that at least almost 2 billion rand worth of PPE contracts were awarded in Gauteng alone. And so our view is that across the country, in all 9 provinces, each and every company that was awarded a contract during this time for anything related to COVID relief services needs to be made public, and the board of directors of each company need to be publicized as well. This is important because we as members of parliament need to exercise our role of conducting oversight. We as the DA will be most certainly going through that list with a fine-tooth comb to look for political connections, to look for companies that have absolutely no history in providing these services. We are also wanting to see the progress of some of these contracts, because in some instances companies have been awarded contracts but have not delivered. And so we're not just focusing on just the Gauteng province as a focus, but we want to look at all 9 provinces, including the Western Cape, to make sure that in fact all of the companies that have been awarded contracts are above board.
And have you sent through this request for this information from the Health Minister?
That's correct. I've written to the minister today, but also in addition to that, I have submitted parliamentary questions. The minister typically has 10 days to respond to parliamentary questions, and he can obviously elect to do so before that 10 days, but he's legally obliged to do so. And what we've asked is almost a table of all 9 provinces for him to supply all of that information. And we will be essentially going through all of these details, and we're also wanting to make sure that the SIU that the president signed a proclamation for last week is equipped with this information, because as you know, we don't quite know the scope of the SIU investigation as yet, because this proclamation hasn't been made public. And so we are also asking for this information so that we can ensure that the SIU is well equipped to go through not just Gauteng contracts, but each and every province. Yeah.
Thank you so much. That is the DA, Siviwe Gwarube. We'll speak to you once you've received those details from the Health Minister.